You're worried. You've seen changes in your child's behavior, removing themselves from family activities, not doing the hobbies they used to love. You're finding it distressing, and you're wondering how you can start a conversation with your teenager without pushing them away. Understanding how to start this conversation is crucial. Hey, I'm Neil, and a lot of you are wondering how to stop struggling with this weight of depression or anxiety. You or a loved one wants to know how to find out how to navigate this storm. Well, you're in the right place. By now, you recognize the signs that your teenager, your child is struggling with depression. And you're wondering what you can do next, how you can start a conversation with them. In this video, I've got 6 steps you can follow in order to initiate this crucial conversation. And at the end, I have something for you, the parent, the guardian, to help take the pressure off you, the overwhelm. Let's get going. Choosing the right time or place. It is essential that you pick the right time, the right place to have this conversation. No distractions. Maybe you're going on a car ride with your teenager. Maybe it's in the evening when it's a quiet time. Or you're out for a walk. That reminds me, my brother and myself one day went out for a walk around his block where he lives. We took the dog. He said, come on, let's take the dog off. We go for a walk. We had a coffee. So it was very relaxed. I didn't expect us to speak about anything about me. We were just shooting the breeze. And then he casually slipped in, and how's it going for you? And I was open to that because I was in a comfortable setting with distractions of walking the dog, with having the coffee. My mind was taken off about my worries, and I was more open to speak comfortably about it. So think of the timing and think of the place. You want to be fully engaged. Open gently. You don't want to dive straight in and go, hey, how are you doing? What's wrong? No, you need to warm your teenager up in a sense and warm yourself up. So open with a conversation that's nice and light. Maybe ask them what's the highlight of their week. So maybe you can learn about one of your teenager's hobbies and find some facts and talk about the facts and ask them to explain them to you. Going back to the walk with my brother, he opened up talking about Liverpool Football Club. We both love them, both have a passion, so it's an easy way to warm him up for the conversation. And once I'm warmed up, I'm more open for a bit of a deeper dive conversation after that. So open gently. Express concern without blame. So when you're ready to kind of touch into that more sensitive area of the conversation, how do you do it? We say use I statements. So that means, I've noticed that you're kind of down lately. I just wanted you to know that I'm here for you. No pressure whatsoever. So that's an I statement. It's not a you statement. And a you statement is, you're always in your room. You're always down. If someone said that to you, you'd be a bit more defensive, right? So we want to use the I statement. Less blame. It'll become less defensive, less pressure on them. So have a think before you speak, before you deep dive, and try to rephrase the way you speak using the I statement. Just before we move on with the next points or the next steps in the conversation, quick question for you. So this is over to you. What approaches have you taken to initiate conversations with your child? Have they worked? What has worked, what hasn't? So what approaches have you taken? Share in the comments below, and let's share with other parents and get this conversation going. Listen actively, be their mirror. I know this happens to me a lot. I'm listening, but I want to reply with an answer. I have the quick fix for them, the solution. I want to tell them, give them my advice. I want to tell them what I know. Your child doesn't need to hear that. Listen to what they're saying. Repeat back what they say. I'm feeling under pressure. So you're feeling under pressure. Tell me more about that. Be their mirror. Give them time to calm themselves so they can tell you exactly what they're feeling in a comfortable setting. Don't just dive in to offer the solution. Listen. Being that mirror offers them validation, empowers them in a sense to carry on the conversation. So ask them, you're feeling frustrated. Is that right? You can tell me more. Just be there for them and listen actively. Offer support, not solutions. What, Neil? No solutions? No, we're here to offer support. You're here for them. It's not for you to try and find that fix, as we've mentioned in previous videos. We want a collaborative approach, one that empowers both of you. So you can say something like, I'm here from you. How can I support you? So find ways that they want support, not what you think they need. A reason I didn't open up to family was because family want the best for you. They want to be able to take control of the situation and help you how they see fit. That's not what your child needs. That's not what I needed. They just need to be heard. So I didn't tell my family, immediate family, about my troubles after 21 years. It was actually my sister-in-law, so immediate family, but a bit removed. I didn't tell my brother, her husband, because I felt that they would look at me differently. They'd feel sorry for me all the time. They would always try to, they would pussyfoot around me, basically. I didn't want that. I wanted them to treat me the same. Your child wants you to treat them the same. So maybe that's why they were reluctant to open up to you. So I didn't open up to my brother, but eventually when he found out, one of the greatest things happened to me. I came back into his house. I'll tell you this story another time, but I came back into his house. He didn't open his mouth. He hugged me, and I felt safe, and I felt heard. It's one of the greatest moments of my life. Acknowledge their responses and respect their response. That's what they need right now. You can also offer non-verbal support, so making the environment comfortable for them, making it safe so that they feel like they can open up at any time. Have family dinners, do things together, go for a walk, bring the dog, have a coffee. This all is a support and non-verbal support, which is much needed as well. Be patient. Easier said than done, right? I know. And as a parent, a guardian, you want a quick solution, fix. Be patient. They may not be ready to open up to you. You've asked them, you've told them you're there as a support. But still, they might acknowledge it, but not ready to open up. And that's okay. What you have done is you've planted a seed. You've planted a seed for future conversations, so it's not a failure. It's a stepping stone in the right direction. They now know that you've noticed them, you're aware, you're there for them. So they may open up to you down the line, but hold on to your seats. They may not open up to you down the line, they may open up to a friend. Don't take it personally. At least they're opening up, because that's our objective, that's our goal, right? For them to share, not keep it within. So be okay with that, be patient. Now, things I want you to take on board. You have to mind yourself, and self-care for yourself is important. The main self-care for me in this situation right now is you're not there to fix the solution. Yes, you're a parent, you're a guardian, you're not there to fix it. Okay? You're there to support, and be okay with that. Be that support. It's not a one-time fix. It's a continuous support is what you need to be. What you're doing right now by showing up, watching this video, gaining an understanding, putting what I'm sharing into play is a massive step in the right direction. So well done, pat yourself on the back for that. Please do. Neil, that's great. You know, I want to do something, I need to do something concrete. Okay, so I have in the description a sheet that goes through all the steps we've just looked at. Print it out, put it next to your laptop, your computer, somewhere where you see it all the time, so you can constantly go through those steps in initiating that conversation. Trying to find solutions straight away too quickly, that will put pressure on your team. That will put pressure on you. And if they feel that pressure, that overwhelm, they feed off that. They're going to be less likely to approach you. So take it easy, it's a supportive role. You're the assistant here. They're the main person. So take your time, get to know your team better. Let them get to know you. Share something about you that you've struggled with. I know that when I share with clients how I've struggled, it opens them up an awful lot. They're more willing to share with me. They see I'm vulnerable too. We all are. Yeah, you're a parent, but you're a person too. This is the first time you've been in this situation. Let them know this. Let them know when you've struggled. Share. Your main objective is helping your teenager, your child, to have that fun that you had when you were a teenager, to help them explore their teenage years and just get out there carefree. We don't want to create an anxiety. So these steps are very important. Speaking of anxiety, usually depression and anxiety, as I've found personally, go hand in hand. So in our next video, we're going to take a look at signs of anxiety that your teen may be experiencing and that you need to know in order to be able to address it. It's all about learning and understanding. It's a continuous process. And a lot of you, we're all still wondering how to relieve ourselves of that struggle, that weight of depression and anxiety. And we need to know how to do it, how to navigate through the storms. They will come up again and again. And that's what I'm here to help you to do. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.